What's up, y'all? It's your girl Shantia, and I'm back with another banger, another word. Okay, now listen, y'all. Before we get into the word, I just want to remind everybody that tickets to the First Class Summit, okay, my conference, go on sale February 14th. Okay, February 14th. If y'all know, last year tickets sold out quickly. Okay, however, this year we will be having a bigger venue. Okay, more people, more speakers, more everything. God is going big on big. Okay, so make sure that you get your tickets while they last. But anyways, y'all, so let's get straight into the word. So the title of this video is, you are about to experience the call of your dreams. You are about to experience the call of your dreams, okay? And so what does that mean? That means that you waited for this. That means that you worked for this. That means that you prayed for this. That means that you fasted for this, okay? And God is saying that you are about to experience the call of your dreams. It's going to come unexpectedly. It's going to come suddenly. And so right now, God is saying, I need you to anticipate this call. I need you to believe, okay? I need you to only believe. Because listen, child, your unbelief will hold you back and stop you from receiving the promise and the blessing that God wants to release unto you. And so some of you all in this previous season has stopped believing, okay, because it has not shown up yet, because you have not seen no motion yet. But God is saying, baby, when you don't see no motion, that means that God is working behind the scenes. And in this season, God just needs you to believe and to only believe, okay? And so I just want you all to type down in the comments, I must only believe. I must only believe, okay? Because that is going to be the thing that you are going to hold on to for you to be able to see the promise. And so listen, y'all, I had gave a story last night on my call, and I loved it because God was giving me revelation, and it was in Numbers 13 and 14 where it talked about Joshua and Caleb, okay, and how Moses has sent them and the spies into the land to go scope out the land, okay? And so when they came back with the report, Caleb came back with a good report. And Caleb's report was the fact that it was a land flowing with milk and honey, okay? They came back with fruit, with grapes, okay, that were so big that it was a two-man job. It took two men in order to carry this fruit back. And so that's how fruitful your next season is about to be for you, is that you are going to need help. Someone is going to have to help you to carry the fruit and the things that God has given you. And so Caleb came back with a report, right? But the other people, okay, that also saw the land came back with a bad report to Moses, because they felt like the people in the land, okay, had so much power and that they can or would overpower them. And so they were too busy focusing on their enemies and the things that they saw and the things that they possessed, that they now had fear, okay, where they didn't want to possess the land. But now you got Caleb on the other hand, who was like, child, let's go possess the land. Let's go up there and take that land, because we could surely do it. And so listen, child, there's two different types of people. You could look at a situation, a circumstance, a season, whatever it is that you're in, and you could look at the good report to be like, listen, that's mine. That got my name on it, and I'm taking possession over it. Or you could be the person that is sitting there complaining, and you feel like you don't deserve it, and you feel like you can't overcome it, and you feel like you can't take possession of the land. But I just want to tell you that your unbelief of thinking that a promise is not yours after God told you it was yours, your unbelief will hinder you. Your unbelief will stop you from receiving the thing that God said was yours, and your unbelief will keep you stuck and stagnant in the wilderness. Your unbelief will keep you stuck and stagnant in the wilderness. And you will stay there longer than you need it to be. Listen, child. Some of y'all not in this season of suffering in the wilderness because of God. It's because of you. It's because of your unbelief. Because you stopped believing. And the enemy is only after our unbelief. He said, if I can get you to stop hoping and believing, then he can get you to stay in the wilderness in the season that God only meant for you to be in temporarily. Listen, child. The enemy is after your seed. And he plants seeds of unbelief and doubt and fear into you on purpose. Because he knows that if you can ever get a revelation of the seed that God planted down on the inside of you, if you can ever get a revelation of the seeds that God is expecting you to birth in this lifetime, you will be unstoppable, unshakable, unmovable. And so in this season, I'm trying to get all of you that come across this video to get to the point where you were unstoppable, unshakable, and movable. And how do you become unstoppable? You become unstoppable by looking at the attacks, by looking at the things that were sent your way to destroy you, by looking at the things that were sent your way to stop you. You look at those things as confirmation to know, oh, I must be close to my breakthrough. Oh, I must be close to overcoming this thing. Oh, I must be close to stepping into who God called me to be. Oh, I must be close to giving birth to the seed that God planted down on the inside of me. You got to stop looking at your problems as a negative thing. You got to stop looking at your circumstance as it's not working for you. But God said, if you look at it and as you change your perspective to be like, I'm going to overcome this thing because I must take possession of this land that is flowing with milk and honey. I must take possession of this promise that God said it was mine. Listen, child. He's after your seed. He's after your seed. It makes me think of Genesis 3:15, where it says, and I will put enmity between you and the woman, between your offspring and hers. Listen, child, you gotta hate Satan, okay? It says he will crush your head and you will strike his heel. You might get striked. You might get certain things hit your way. You might be down for a season. But God said, but when you stand back up, you're going to crush the head of Satan. You're going to crush the head of the serpent. You're going to crush the head of the enemy, which means God said you're going to get a once and for all blessing. And the minute that you crush the head is the minute that you receive the call of a lifetime. Listen, child. Joshua's call of his dreams was the fact that him and Caleb's call of his dreams was the fact that Caleb and Joshua were able to enter into the promised land. Moses did not. Caleb and Joshua also entered the promised land. And so it makes me think of how close you all are to your breakthrough, of how close you are to receiving your promise. But the thing that is stopping you is your unbelief. God said, I need you to pick up your belief again. I need you to believe me again. I need you to believe in my word again. I need you to believe the promise that I told you that was yours. If you see somebody getting blessed with the thing God told you that was yours, you should be excited, child, because you should know that God is on your block. God is on your street. God is about to bless you with the thing that you prayed for. Anytime you start seeing the blessings and the promises that God said that was yours, that is God opening your eyes to give you that hope, to give you that confirmation that that thing is coming, that that thing shall arrive at its exact appropriate time. Listen, child. The call of your dreams, the call of your dreams. That's why you've been getting all these fights. That's why you've been getting all these attacks. That's why you've been experiencing all the things that you've been experiencing, and it keeps feeling like you're caving in and you're caving in. But if you could ever break out of the cave, if you could ever break out of your comfort zone, if you could ever break out of the thing that has been trying to keep you bound in this season, oh my goodness. The things that you would accomplish. Listen, child. Your purpose is big. Your destiny is big. Don't let fear stop you from your destiny. You got to do it scared anyways. You got to do it scared anyways. Listen, I don't know who this word is for, but I want you to type in the comments and keep reminding yourself that you must only believe. You must only believe and keep on believing. You might go to sleep with unbelief, but the next morning you wake up, you got to believe again. Because he's the same God that performed the miracle the last time, and the last time before that, and the last time before that. Listen, child. I don't know who you are, but you're about to experience the call of your dreams because you waited for this, because you worked for this. That call of your dreams is going to lead you directly into your promised land. It's going to lead you directly into everything God said was yours with your name on it. But the action that you have to take in this season is that you must only believe in order to receive the promise. Listen, child, I don't know who this word is for, but I know it's for somebody. And I pray that you all like, comment, subscribe, share it out to 10 of your family and friend members, because I don't know why I always say that. 10 of your family and friend members. 10 of your family and your friends, okay? Because somebody needs to hear this word in order to restore their faith, to restore their belief, to get back up again, okay? And to start swinging again so that you can see the fullness of what God has already predestined for your life. So listen, child, I love you all, and I will see you all next time. Bye.